My name is Umar Asif, and I'll be going through my web development assessment code. Starting off, this is the index page. Here I've added the website title, I've linked it to a style sheet, style.css. I've imported a library for the social media icons, which I've used in my footer. Here I've added Google font library to use the font throughout my website. In the first section, we have the heading and the navigation bar. Here I've added a logo image, which is going to be in my navigation bar on the left side. I've added all the different links and pages for the user to click on. Moving down, this is the download text here. Here I've added a heading and a paragraph text. I've used a line break throughout my website for spacing. Here I've created a button, and this is for the user to click on to purchase the game, and they will be redirected to the main website. On the second section, here we have the overview of the game. I've added a video clip, which is autoplay muted loop, which I've thought about putting it in the background of my information. And down here is the information I've used over the video with the heading. Moving down to the third section, I've added some more information with an image right here. This will be on the right side of the information. In this section, I've added different games of Call of Duty with their links. This would show the user all the games, and they could click on and be redirected to the main websites. This is the footer section. Here I've added the social media icons with the links to the main social medias of the game. Here I've added more information, support for the user, and these are all linked to the main website. In the last part, this div contains some copyright information for the game. Moving on to the style.css for the first page. Here I've reset everything default. I've added a cursor, crosshair. I've used the font as well, which I imported. This is the styling for the header. I've used linear gradient to make it darker. Here's the styling for the navigation bar, the logo used in the navigation bar. This is the styling for the download text in the first section. This is the style for the purchase button, and this is the hover effect for the button. Here is the styling for the overview information and the video. Here. Moving down, here is the styling for the game section. I've used linear gradient. I've added the background image, the H1. Here are all the images of the different games, which is 9 different images. This hover effect for the images. On this, the footer section, social media icons, styling. Here I've added styles for the support and the copyright part. Moving on to, these are the different pages, folders. I'm going to move on to CDL, which is Call of Duty League. Here I've added paragraph text for the first side of the page, some information about what CDL is. Then moving down to the second section, I've added CDL teams, which is names of different CDL, Call of Duty leagues, esport teams. And down here I've used the same code I've used in page 1 for the games, and I've added 12 different images and links to their respective team pages. Down here I've added 2 videos which I embedded from YouTube, which the user could click on and watch with an H1 text. Moving on to the second page, gameplay. Here I've added 6 different videos embedded from YouTube, and I've added an H1 text, Call of Duty gameplays. And here is all are all the videos embedded from YouTube. In the style.css, I've styled the gameplay videos over here. Moving on to the third page, which is maps. Here in this section, I've added the map image, which is in the style sheet. I've added line break for spacing. I've added the name of the map. I've added map information in the paragraph text. I've used the same code for all the maps. In the style sheet for this page, I've done styling for the maps here, and I've added all the different images. Now moving on to the last page, which is reviews. Here I've added the review section, the heading for the reviews, and these contain the user profile picture, the user's name, and the user's review in the paragraph text. Using the same code, I've added 9 different reviews. Moving on to this style sheet. Here's the styling for the reviews. Styling for the user image and the review paragraph text. That is it for my technical description. Now I'll be going through the website. Thank you. Now I'll be going to my website. My website is live on GitHub if anyone would like to check it out. This is the homepage of my website. This is the navigation bar with the different pages and the logo image. Here we have a code, and here's the button which the user could click on and be redirected to the purchasing page. Moving down, also I've added the cursor which symbolizes the aim of a gun, which goes with my theme. Here I've added the video, and this video clip is taken by me. I decided to add my own video in, as I didn't want to use anyone else's video. I've added some information about the game here. Here I've added some more information about the game and an image on the right side. Here is different games which the user could click on and be redirected to the page. This is the footer. Here the user could click on a social media icon, for example YouTube, and they'll be redirected to the game's YouTube channel. Same goes for all the other icons. Here the user could use support. For example, user could click news, and this will show the news page of the game. Moving on to the second page, which is gameplay. This has all the different YouTube videos of the game, which the user could click on and watch on the website, or be redirected to YouTube and watch it on YouTube. Moving on to the maps page, here we have different maps and their information. Moving on to the Call of Duty League esports page, here is some information about what league is. Here is the information about 12 different teams and their respective pages if the user decides to look into it. They're all linked to their own team page. Here is 2 league match videos embedded from YouTube, which the user could click on and watch if they decide to. On the final page, reviews, we have some Google reviews on the game by different users which play the game. That is the overview of my website. I hope you liked it, and if anyone would like to look into my website, my website is live on GitHub. Thank you.